Hey guys, how are you? Congratulations on this
Thank
film.
you.
Thank
Thank
you
you very
so
I
much.
mean,
much.
I watched it, I laughed, I cried. You really did a great job. And Pete, by the way, you and Extra go way back. We actually did a piece on you back when you were 19 and you were a stand up comic. Everybody said you were going to be a big star, and look now.
Well, I have to thank it all to Extra, so I really appreciate it.
You owe it all to us. That's right. So, I mean, I love the movie and I love how you guys teamed up together on this. Judd, whose idea was it to do this?
Well, we were working on another project for a few years, a sillier idea, and then slowly we started tiptoeing to, the thought that we might do something much more personal. And as soon as Pete indicated that, he was willing to do something which would take a lot of courage, we all got very enthusiastic about trying to make a movie like this.
Yeah. And Pete, you dedicated this film to your dad, who you, of course, lost on 9/11. Your character's name is Scott, too. Did it get emotional for you during the course of filming this movie?
Yeah, I got really emotional just being, able to work with all those firefighters and be in the firehouse and just go, right to where all the action is. It definitely was really emotional, but we had a really great cast and crew. And, Judd, everybody was super sensitive to, me. And I think it made for a great, great picture.
Yeah. What do you think your dad would say if he saw it?
I think he would be really blown away. He was a really special dude, and I think he would be like, "Holy crap, dude, this is sick!" Like he would be really excited for this.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this also, as you've said before, is a love letter to your mom. What did she say about it? And did she have a say in casting Marissa Tomei as her?
She didn't have a say, but we were all thrilled when we got Marissa. My mom's a huge fan of hers, as am I, and my sister, and my whole family is. So we were all just really stoked on that. And when my mom saw the film, she cried a bunch and was really touched, and she was really really proud. And I'm really grateful that she felt that way.
And Judd, for you, what was it like to bring Pete's story to life on screen?
I was nervous because it's such a generous thing for Pete to be willing to share all of this with people. I think it's very meaningful to people who've been through similar things, and I just wanted to do a good job for him. The scariest screening was Pete showing his family and his mom. So when I heard that she loved the movie, that's when I sighed with relief.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's a little bit of a nervous moment and wondering what they were going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've often worked with your daughter, Maud. By the way, I just talked to her. She's lovely. She plays Pete's sister in this. Did you make her audition for the role?
We did make her audition many times. It was really important to us that they really felt like siblings, and a lot of the scenes are, very electric with them fighting with each other and her calling him out on all the things that bother her about him. And they were so funny together, but also very real that she was the perfect person to do it.
I love that. Okay, Pete, I got to ask you this question because it's coming from, I made a promise to a child that I would ask you this question, and I cannot let him down. My producer's 12-year-old nephew, he's a huge fan of yours. When he found out that we were talking to you, he was like, man, that guy's got a lot of swag. He gets all the pretty girls. How does he do it?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm just as shocked as you are.
No one has said that to me ever. I never get that. No one ever says that to me. There's no talk of my swag. It's never happened.
I would just say to him to always be yourself. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's it. Just be authentically you. I mean, your life was on display in this movie. Your tattoos were on display, and I got to ask you about some of the ink. Your first tattoo that you ever got, what was that?
The first tattoo I ever got was actually with Ricky Velez, who plays my best friend in the movie, Oscar. We were both in LA, and there was a Big Sean song at the time that was really big, and he would always go swerve, swerve in the song. And me and Ricky were having a lot of fun, and we were like, we should get a matching tattoo, and we got Swerve Life on our kneecap. because
So cool.
because whenever anything's going bad, you just swerve, and we were like, this is gonna be cool forever.
Yeah.
And now we're both stuck with it.
It would almost be like getting swag on your body.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your most recent tattoo, which one was that?
Most recent tattoo I got was the letter that Johnny Cash wrote to June Carter while he was on the road, and I just really loved their relationship, and I thought it would only be fitting for me to get a tattoo.
And the one that means the most to you.
The one that means most to me is the second tattoo I ever got, which is my dad's badge number, and that's on my left arm, and that really means a lot to me.
I love that. I love that. I mean, the tattoo restaurant idea, I got to say, I think that this thing has legs. What was it your idea?
I think I don't know who came up with it. But I do know that I think it's a fantastic idea, and a friend of mine is actually working on it.
Stop it, really?
Yeah.
This is going to happen. This is a real thing.
I really hope so. I think it's a fantastic idea. People get hungry when they're getting tattooed.
They do. But who was it in the film that said it's a medical procedure? You really don't want to see both at the same time. I love that.
Bill Burr, yeah.
Bill Burr, who cannot be with us. Judd, so I don't know if how heavy a hand you have in the casting process, but do you remember this face right here? This is rookie cop number 6.
In the when the arrest scene.
I think it was the scene with the bar and everybody was like, dancing and singing and all that.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so quick story about that. He's actually Billy Bush's assistant.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I knew I felt some strength there.
Yeah, he freaked out a little bit. He was like, this is great. I have one more question before I let you guys go. Obviously, this has been a really tough week in this country with the demonstrations. And I'll start with you, Judd. What's the takeaway? What do you hope this does for our country? Hopefully it's a transformative moment in time.
Well, I feel like, it's a very difficult time, but what's most important is that some positive change happens at the end of it, that, things really move in a new direction. I always want to remind people that there is an election in November. And the most important thing anyone can do if they want to have some power is to vote and, register to vote, help people register to vote, and maybe we can change things.
Great. And how about you, Pete?
I don't think I could have said it better than Judd. I just think, we're having the type of talks that we need to have. And, I just hope people are kinder to each other in the future. That's all.
Love that. All right. Thanks, guys. Congrats on the movie. It was really great. I really hope everyone gets a chance to see it.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Very much.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.